Alcatraz. The name alone chills the spine. Here is Alcatraz, located on the world map, just off the coast of San Francisco. More than an island, it's a legend, etched into America's soul. For decades, it was the end of the line for the nation's most dangerous criminals. Al Capone, Machine Gun Kelly, men who gazed out at freedom they'd never reclaim. Surrounded by icy currents and fog, Alcatraz was the symbol of ultimate punishment, inescapable, unforgiving. Its stories, daring escapes, riots, psychological torment, fuel Hollywood and haunt our imagination. Even after its closure in 1963, its power only grew. Today, tourists walk its empty corridors, hearing tales from former inmates and guards, trying to grasp the reality of life inside those walls. Alcatraz is a permanent fixture in our culture, representing the dark side of the American dream, a place where the nation locked away its worst fears. Its decaying beauty is a stark reminder of a harsher era of justice. But now, on June 10, 2025, Alcatraz faces a new chapter. The island, long a relic, is at the center of a fierce national debate. A bold new vision has been proposed to transform Alcatraz from a historical artifact into a modern symbol of American strength. This idea, championed by former President Donald Trump, seeks to reimagine the rock for the 21st century. The proposal forces us to confront our relationship with the past and what we want our symbols to mean in the future. Alcatraz stands as a monument not just to those it held, but to the society that built it. Now, its legacy hangs in the balance. Across America, cities like Austin and Miami gleam with new skyscrapers and innovation. The nation is building, thriving, and redefining itself. Yet, in the Bay, Alcatraz sits, a ghost from another era. Its structures crumble, paint peels, and silence fills the empty guard towers. Alcatraz is a symbol of decay, a stark contrast to the bustling modern mainland. For many, this is how it should be. A place for reflection, a lesson in how far we've come. Its decay is part of its authenticity, a reminder of a difficult but necessary chapter in our story. But others see stagnation, not history. They argue that letting such a landmark rot sends the wrong message, that America is content to live in the shadow of its past. Why should a symbol of failure occupy such prime real estate? To them, Alcatraz is a blank canvas, waiting for a new, more powerful symbol. The debate is about more than preservation. It's about what America wants to project to the world. Is Alcatraz a sacred site, or an opportunity for renewal? The island's fate is now a battleground between memory and ambition. The question, do we honor the past or build for the future? The answer will shape the nation's identity. Enter Donald Trump, with a vision to transform Alcatraz completely. He sees the island's decay as weakness, proposing to replace it with a fortress of American power. The plan? Demolish the old prison, build a state-of-the-art supermax facility, modern, formidable, unbreakable. Rooted in his Make America Great Again philosophy, Trump believes symbols matter. A new Alcatraz would project law, order, and strength, deterring criminals and adversaries alike. The facility would feature cutting-edge security, advanced surveillance, and be truly escape-proof. Reserved for the most dangerous, terrorists, cartel leaders, spies, it would embody America's resolve. Trump's vision is to shift the narrative from infamous escapes to impenetrable security. For him, leaving Alcatraz as a ruin is a missed opportunity. Rebuilding it is a bold statement about America's place in the world. The proposal is provocative, sparking debate about what our national symbols should represent. Is it time for Alcatraz to become a beacon of 21st century strength, or should it remain a relic of the past? The plan is as ambitious as the vision. Most existing structures would be demolished, with key artifacts preserved in a small on-site museum. The island would be cleared for a new ultra-secure prison, built for the 21st century, not tourists. Walls of blast-resistant concrete, fiber optic sensors, and bulletproof polycarbonate would replace rust and decay. The facility would run on its own sustainable energy, solar and tidal, making it self-sufficient. Security would be layered: physical barriers, motion sensors, radar and drone patrols. Inside, biometric monitoring and facial recognition would track every move. The goal: eliminate human error, make escape technologically impossible. The architecture would be stark and imposing, crowned by a massive American flag. This new Alcatraz would declare American dominance, not quiet reflection. It's a forward-facing symbol, warning those who challenge the nation's laws. The message: America is unbreakable. The island's transformation would be total. Supporters see Trump's plan as a powerful statement for uncertain times. They argue America needs strong symbols, now more than ever. Rebuilding Alcatraz as an impenetrable fortress would show national resolve and seriousness about law and order. Housing the most dangerous prisoners in one ultra-secure location would enhance security and relieve pressure on other facilities. For many, it's an act of patriotism, reclaiming territory for a noble purpose. Transforming a symbol of failure into one of strength is deeply appealing. Supporters dismiss concerns about erasing history, insisting each generation must create its own symbols. They see the project as a source of national pride and economic opportunity, creating jobs and showcasing American ingenuity. For them, it's a win-win, a safer America and a boost to the economy. The project is grand, fitting for a nation that thinks big. Alcatraz reborn would be a monument to American resolve. That's the vision they champion. Critics are appalled by the proposal. Historians and preservationists call it cultural vandalism. Alcatraz is a priceless historical site, not just an old building. Tearing it down, they argue, erases a crucial chapter of American justice and the lives shaped by it. They see the new prison as a dystopian symbol, prioritizing punishment and control over justice and rehabilitation. Is this who we want to be? A nation of futuristic cages, not communities. Critics question the need for such a facility, noting the existence of a supermax in Colorado. The cost, logistics, and environmental impact of building on the island would be enormous. Many see it as a political vanity project, not a security necessity. San Francisco's community fiercely opposes the plan, valuing Alcatraz as a landmark and vital part of the city's identity and tourism. The island is also a sanctuary for wildlife, and the environmental risks are significant. For them, the proposal threatens heritage, environment, and local character. They're ready to fight for the rock as it is. Alcatraz stands at a crossroads, not just in its own history, but in America's. The debate is about more than bricks and mortar. It's about national identity. Do we preserve a complex past or build a bold future? One path values humility and remembrance, seeing greatness in reflection. The other prioritizes action and strength, believing symbols must evolve. The fate of Alcatraz is a metaphor for the nation's choices. Will we keep this haunting monument as a lesson, or wipe the slate clean for a new symbol? As the fog rolls in, the question lingers. What should the rock be? A ghost of the past, or a fortress for the future? The answer will echo far beyond San Francisco's shores.